It's International Women's Day every year, 8 March, happening across the globe. We coming out as women from Iran to support women in Iran in their struggle, in their protest, everyday protest, because they are facing a government, Islamic government. Every day they are under pressure. It's a pure apartheid in Iran, it's a discrimination, and we come out to, especially today, raise their voice against the government. As you know, Qonche Qawami, she was arrested. Is UK-based. She went to Iran, watched basketball, and she was arrested by the government. International campaigns happened to release her, and she was released. She was released not because the government was too kind to do that, just because they were scared. They were standing on a ground very, very shaky for them. It was exactly after Rayhan Jabari. Rayhan Jabari was executed, and she stand up to the last minute against the government. She came out with, we came out as well with international protest to save her life. We couldn't do that, but she didn't give up. Until the last minute, she didn't give up, and that gave us a huge amount of support, which the government couldn't do that with Qonche Qawami. She is released now, and today especially we raised up the banner for women's, half of the population, to be allowed to go watch football in a stadium. The stadium have to be open. The door of stadium have to be open for half of the population, women in Iran, and we raise their voice against the barbarian government. And with today, I think you saw we had lots of support from old and young women, all color, all nationality, even the Muslims. They came, signed, and supported women in Iran against the government, because they told us, half of the women, how can they do that here? They have to back off.
Together we have to change the world. Thank you very much.